Hello guys. Welcome to this new experimented YN series. It will be a Todoroki x YN story. This episode will be the background story. Enjoy the video. Currently you are 5 years old and you live together with your parents. Your house is next to that of the Todoroki family. In this AU family doesn't exist, and Enji didn't abuse the children. You're the same age as Shoto and you two are always hanging out together. You also discovered your quirks together. Shoto accidentally used his ice quirk when he tried to get away from an insect. YNC, can you get that thing away from me?
Haha, of course scaredy cat.
His fire quirk manifested when he was admiring his brother's fire quirk. Wow Toya, you've got such a cool quirk. When I'm older, I want to be just like you. HMM? Now we're even more alike. On a sunny evening when Shoto and you were playing outside, you discover your quirk. It made your body glow up like sunlight. But because you couldn't control it, you almost blinded Shoto. So the first week, everyone near you was walking around with sunglasses. A few months later you went to the quirk doctor. Welcome YN and parents. Please take a seat. Today I'll be confirming which quirk you have. Did you already show any signs of a quirk?
Yes. I can shine light from my body.
Interesting. I'll be taking some blood for research. But before that I need to know which quirks your parents have.
Oh, I'm quirkless.
What quirks did your parents have?
My mom is also quirkless, and my dad's quirk is sunlight. Our family is descended from the luminescent baby.
The first incident was in Ching City. An extraordinary child was born who radiated light.
And my quirk is called immune. I can't get sick, and I'm immune to quirks with physical attacks from the inside. For example, Shinso's brainwashing or the blood-based quirks. So the attacks from the outside still affect me. Such as Gentle Criminal's elastic or Midnight's sleeping gas. Alright, then I'll be taking some blood from you, YN. He gets a needle.
Oh no. I'm afraid of needles. But I also really want to learn more about my quirk. Mom? Say, can I hold your hand? Okay, sweetheart, don't worry. Everything will be fine.
Just relax and take a deep breath. 5 seconds later. That's enough. I'll do some research with your blood now. He walks to another room and 10 minutes later he comes back.
So what's my quirk?
You belong to the rare group of people with 2 quirks. What? 2 quirks?
Just like Shoto.
Somebody else lives nearby with 2 quirks? Who is it?
My best friend Shoto Todoroki. But what are my quirks?
You're really excited. I see. We won't have you waiting longer then. Your first quirk is, just like your grandfather, sunlight. It allows you to emit a bright light from your skin. When you are outside and the sunlight touches your skin, your quirk will work the best and you'll get energetic. When the sun has set, you'll get more sleepy. Your second quirk is the same as your father, immune. I think it's not necessary to explain anything about it, because your father can teach you everything there is to it. All right, I will do that.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
No problem. Bye. After you got home, you immediately went to your neighbors. Full of excitement, you told Todoroki that you also have 2 quirks. The little chat resulted in you staying the night at Shoto's place. Because your favorite hobby is playing games, you guys decided to do a Mario Kart night. First, YN, player, Yoshi. Second, Shoto, player, Toad. Third, Natsuo, player, Donkey Kong. Fourth, Toya, player, Waluigi. After that, many happy moments with the Todoroki family followed, such as performing self-invented plays about a captured princess and knights who are going to save her. Roar.
Prince Shoto, you've come to save me.
I order you to let go of the Summer Queen. Give up now, Hell Dragon. Or imitate All Might saving someone.
Oh, help us.
We are here. Today you walk out of school with Shoto.
Do you want to go to my house and play there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Today I'll go to the supermarket with Natsuo and Dad. Maybe when we come back.
Okay, see you later.
You walk into your house.
Hey Mom and Dad, I'm home. Hello, sweetheart. Shoto isn't around, so I'm going to my room and play with my dolls.
At that moment, not far of your house, two people are walking by. Hey Compress, when are we going to kill some people again? I don't know. We haven't got any new orders. Let's do it now. Muscular starts walking faster and searches for some victims. Wait, not now. And he's gone. Hey, isn't this the house of the number 2 hero Endeavor? Now that you mention it, I think so. Don't tell me you want to attack them? No, I'm not that stupid. Face with rolling eyes. There is no car parked outside, so they aren't home anyway. He looks at the house next to Endeavor's. But wouldn't it be frustrating if the number 2 hero even couldn't save his neighbors from a villain attack? Smirking face. Don't tell me. Muscular runs towards the house, breaks the door and bursts in. A hesitant Compress followed.
Ah,
Look what we have here.
the villains.
Already scared? That's no fun. Muscular grabs your mom by the collar. Do your thing, I guess. Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm just going to look around. Mr. Compress walks away. Confused face. Nah, that doesn't matter. So, where were we? As soon as your dad hears the crash and the yell, he hurries to the living room. What is happening here? So you've come to join too, huh? Well, let's start with you then.
Ready?
Muscular runs towards your dad, who still doesn't exactly knows what's going on. He barely dodges Muscular's attack. Meanwhile, with Mr. Compress, who is now in the kitchen. Oh, look at this. These bar stools are perfect for the hideout. These people are going to die anyway, so they won't need them anymore. He compresses all 5 chairs and puts the marbles in his jacket. Let's look around if I can find something else. Excited face. Back to Muscular, your mom and dad. So you want to play a game of dodgeball, huh? Fine by me.
I'm coming for you!
This time it is a much bigger attack, and your dad can't do anything about it. His quirk is useless against attacks from the outside, so he is basically quirkless in this fight. He dies immediately from the huge blow.
No.
She starts to cry loudly, and with teary eyes she tries to move towards her husband. Suddenly Muscular blocks her way. No, 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 you can't go there. I can already tell you he's dead, so no need to check up on him. But the game with him was over a bit too soon, so let's play around some longer with you. He smiles evilly. You'd like to have an explanation of my quirk?
My quirk increases my speed and strength so exponentially that my muscle fibers can't even be contained by my skin.
Muscular dashes towards your mom and punches her. He makes sure she only gets pain and doesn't faint or die from it.
Oh,
She puts her hand on her arm to stop the bleeding.
Yes! Blood is exactly what I wanted from you.
In the meantime, you are playing with your dolls upstairs in your room with the radio on. Yes, in this AU Gyro's song at the school festival was a cover of an older song. You hear it crash. The sound is coming from downstairs.
HMH? What could that be?
When you turn off the radio, you can also hear some muffled screams coming from the living room.
Maybe Mom and Dad are watching TV or something. But they never turn up the volume that loud.
Another, louder sound can be heard.
That couldn't be the TV, right? Maybe I should take a look downstairs.
You open the door to the living room, and you can't believe what you see. Your dad lays on the ground and doesn't move. His eyes are closed and he has a bloody head. Blood spatters around him. Your mother, with a bloody arm, keeps a close eye on Muscular, who is standing 5 meters away.
And Mom? Who is that? It's a villain. But it's going to be OKYN. Don't worry. Lock the door to the living room, place as much heavy stuff in front of the door as possible. Then make sure to get away safe. Oh, okay, but W, what about you? Mommy will handle this. Now go.
Time for the family reunion is up. Let's play again.
Go YN.
You do as you're told, and after you lock the door, you immediately slide a heavy closet in front of it. I wouldn't be so sure you will get out of here alive. Winking face. He moves as fast as he can behind your mom's back. In a blink of her eye, Muscular was gone. Out of nowhere, she gets hit by a surprise attack, which makes her fall on the ground.
What did you promise? That everything would be okay? How's that working out for you, huh? Don't just lay there, stupid!
Muscular gets really mad, because he can't stand people promising things they aren't able to do. Because of that, more muscles automatically grow on his body, what makes the following attack much stronger than it was before. He runs towards your mom and gives her the final punch. She was dead in an instant. That's also finished. On to the last one. She can't be far away. On the other side of the door, you have collected a closet, some chairs, the microwave, and a full trash can. You could hear everything what was happening in the living room, and at the moment you don't hear your mom anymore. You fear the worst and start to tear up.
Mommy.
You whisper as you let out a small sob. Muscular can hear a sound coming from the hallway. He starts to smile.
Ding dong, I know you can hear me. Open up the door, I only wanna play a little.
As soon as you hear Muscular's creepy song, you shiver and immediately stop making a sound.
Ding dong, you can't keep me waiting. It's already too late for you to try and run away.
You start to silently move as far away from the door as possible. You only forgot you came across a window overlooking the living room.
I see you through the window. Our eyes are locked together. I can sense your horror, though I'd like to see it closer.
Creeped out by the song, you start running away. The first thing that came to your mind is going to your room. So you run up the stairs. Muscular sees you are getting away, so he quickly tries to blow the door open, only to be stopped by the other stuff you gathered. He gets irritated by it and throws a bigger punch.
Ding dong, here I come to find you. Hurry up and run. Let's play a little game and have fun.
Muscular goes up the stairs to see an empty hallway.
Ding dong, where is it you've gone to? Do you think you've won? Our game of hide and seek has just begun.
You are standing just around the corner of the hallway. A few steps away from you is the door to your room. As soft as possible, you set down your feet on the wooden floor, but that was just one of the few planks that creaks.
I hear your footsteps thumping loudly through the hallways.
You gulp.
I can hear your sharp breaths. You're not very good at hiding. Just wait, you can't hide from me.
He chooses the first door, bursts in, messes up the room, but doesn't find you.
Just wait, you can't hide from me.
Muscular opens the next door. In here is a double bed, so this one belonged to your parents. He also messes this room up, but doesn't find you.
Just wait, you can't hide from me.
When Muscular tries the next room, you get into your own unseen. There you go to the first hiding place you can think of. The one you always used when you played hide and seek with your parents. Just thinking about them makes you very sad.
I will never see them again. Crying face. But I will do as Mommy said. I will get away safe. That scary man will never find me here. Mom and Dad also never did when I was younger.
Back to Muscular, who of course didn't find anything in the third room. He starts to get impatient.
Just wait, you can't hide from me.
He walks around the corner and sees a nameplate which says, YN. Muscular slaps his forehead and regrets not looking there in the first place.
Knock, knock, I am at your door now. I am coming in. No need for me to ask permission.
You hear a cracking sound, and no Muscular kicked the door in.
Knock, knock, I'm inside your room now. Where is it you've hid? Our game of hide and seek's about to end. I'm coming closer, looking underneath your bed, but you're not there. I wonder, could you be inside the closet?
He opens the doors, and under the clothes on the hanger, he can see two legs.
Ding dong, I have found you. Ding dong, you were hiding here.
Muscular drags you out of the closet and picks you up by your collar, so that your feet don't touch the ground anymore.
Ding dong, finally found you, dear. Ding dong, looks like I have won.
It can't be. Mom and Dad never found me inside the closet.
Ding dong, pay the consequence.
Muscular pretends he is going to punch you.
And no.
You say while you shrink away. Ha ha ha, you really thought I was already going to punch you? And you didn't even do anything. Pathetic.
Ding dong, looks like I have won. Ding dong, pay the consequence.
This time you use your quirk when Muscular tries to hit you. He gets blinded by all the light, but still manages to keep a hold of you. Now that looks more like it.
W what? That was the strongest attack I learned so far. What should I do now? My other quirk won't help me because it's not immune to attacks from the outside. And Dad didn't teach me much about it because we thought there would be enough time for that.
Why the sad face? Already giving up? He is getting ready to hit again, and this time you try to dangle back and forth in the air while using your quirk.
I know this is useless, so goodbye plushie, goodbye radio, goodbye Shoto, goodbye. Open door?
That's right. Just when you had accepted this would be the end, the door goes open. Ah, Muscular, here you are. I couldn't find you. Flashback. Mr. Compress excitedly opens the door to the living room. Hey Muscular. I found a pack of cards. Young Shigaraki would love these when we teach him all the games you can play with it. Oh, you're not here. Let's follow the path of destruction then. He comes across two bloody corpses, sees a blown-away door, and when he stands in the hallway, he can hear voices coming from upstairs. And a flashback. So that's how I found you. I don't care. Muscular ignores Mr. Compress and gets ready to punch you again. You again try to dodge it while using your light. Just before he can hit you. Wait. You didn't really want to kill her, right? Of course I will. Where are you talking about? Haven't you noticed her quirk? Yeah, just some bright light which of course doesn't affect me. Don't make it sound so useless. That is the same quirk as the luminescent baby. So? Get to the point already. According to the quirk singularity doomsday theory, it means that her quirk has become stronger and stronger with each generation. So Doctor would be very happy if we take her for some experiments. Does she need to be alive for that? Yes, because she hasn't reached the full potential of her quirk yet. And Doctor would like to experiment with that. Fine, we'll take her. All this time, you just hung silently in Muscular's arms, hoping you would get a chance to survive. Miraculously, fate seems to be on your side. Muscular roughly drops you on the floor and Mr. Compress takes your arm. Let's see what is happening at your neighbor's house. I wonder what all those noises at YN's house were. It suddenly all stopped. Maybe I should take a look and make sure she's okay. You never know. Toya goes outside and knocks on the front door of your house. No answer. I know for sure YN's family is at home. Now I get the feeling something is going on even more. Let's take the secret entrance to YN's room through the tree house in the garden. Toya climbs up the tree and looks through the window of your room. He can see you standing terrifiedly next to two unknown men. Kurajiri. A purple portal appears out of nowhere. When Toya sees a man with muscles around his arms disappearing through the portal, he gets very scared. He doesn't want them to take you away too. So he screams your name from the top of his lungs while reaching his hand out and stumbling towards the window.
Toya?
Huh? What do we have here? A little friend of yours found us?
Toya, help me.
You try to yank yourself free to go to Toya, but Mr. Compress tightens his grip. Sorry, can't have that happen, he says, while turning you into a marble. Yes, he was able to do that, because you didn't even think about activating your immune quirk because of all the emotions you had at that moment. Horrified Toya watches you becoming a marble and Mr. Compress getting closer and closer to the portal. When he finally manages to open the window. Too bad, kid. Just a bit too slow.
One last bow, and then the curtain falls.
With that, Mr. Compress disappeared through the warp. No. YN. He falls to his knees, crying. That's it for now. Comment a peace emoji if you want a part 2. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give thumbs up if you liked this video.